we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W again, and that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They played with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Hart. Garland is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Grant, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Now here's Ross. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Lowry. Pass to Collins. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Some solid defense from Grant.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside. Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Hero. And that one off the back of the rim and in. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game. Pass to Garland. Here's Embiid. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Fournier. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
A minute 50 left to play in the first. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the first. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both. And I think when we get into these later stages of the season, Steve, you can see why so many teams put an emphasis on depth these days.
Yes, the reason why there's a lot of mileage on everybody. It's crucial to have players down the bench that you can depend on. Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Hart. Feeds it to Embiid. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now here is Lowry. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hero. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Evan Fournier. And here's Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. Ball's knocked loose. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. They grab their own miss. Hard pitch to Embiid. Now here's Garland from deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a... thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Hero out there with Lowry. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New Orleans, they've got Grant. Fournier out there with Garland. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Hart in at the small forward. And he gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now Lowry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From outside, off the mark. Pelicans leading by 8. And Garland has it in the corner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Ross for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Fournier with the ball. From the baseline. Ross grabs the board.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Outside Lowry. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Here's Collins. Las Vegas again missing. New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Fournier. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Collins finds Lowry. Here's Hero. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Talk about being reliable at the line. At Kentucky, Tyler Hero, he hit 93% of his free throws his freshman year.
Here's Garland. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Las Vegas trails by 8. And Lowry has it in the corner. Pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lowry's got his first points of the night.
Forget the analytics. This is one of Lowry's favorite areas to operate from.
There's the pass to Hart. Takes a 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Here's Hero. He's covered by Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Pass to Hero. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collins. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Garland leading the charge. Sinks the triple. Hart's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And here's Lowry. Elbow shot. The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Pelicans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, it was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, and Joel Embiid. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for Las Vegas. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Collins. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's Lowry. And it's Hero in at the two-guard spot. Fournier passes to Garland. And here's Embiid, guarded by Jordan. Embiid, no good.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Outside Lowry. Ross for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
What a sense of determination from Kyle Lowry, one of the best to be able to absorb contact, stay focused, and get to the stripe.
Las Vegas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night, and so Lowry nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 7. Up top, Embiid. Down low. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Embiid.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Now, here's Garland. Fournier finds Embiid. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Outside Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Lowry on the pick and roll draws so much attention because he is so good at finishing the play himself.
Lets it go from 14. Here's Embiid to the left side wing. Hart drops in the tray. Hart's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Lowry. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Lowry. 5 to shoot. Here's Collins, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
And they double up Embiid. Fournier gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Lowry. He's got 9. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lowry's got 11 points.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now Garland. Here's Embiid. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jeremy Grant is out there with Hart. Then there's Garland. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Outside Lowry. Here's Hero. Rebounded by Hart. Now, here's Garland. Now recovering.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First free throw is good. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Pass to Ross. Now here's Jordan. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Lowry from outside drains the three-pointer. Lowry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Las Vegas.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Passes it to Grant. And it's blocked by Jordan. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. Reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And DeAndre is one of the best in the business in that situation. You let him sneak in behind you, and you're going to pay.
Garland dishes to Embiid, to the paint, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Collins. He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry with the ball. And Embiid with the block. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. Collins kicks to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Garland the pass to Grant. And here's Fournier. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Gets the first, and that brings them to within 10.
You know, a multi-time All-Star. He's an NBA champion now. It's taken some time, but Lowry has finally silenced his critics.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like